What do we think about a little bit of mathematics today? Woo! How are we doing today, folks? Come on down. I bring you today mathematically correct Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank has some nutty AP scalings in both his hook and his ultimate. Additionally, his passive mana shield can get beefed up by mana items, which conveniently coincides with his punch scaling 100% on AD. That makes combining mirror mana with a mana mythic efficient for damage and for defense. Anybody order a vein? Never mind. Anybody order a vein al fresco? So let's get into things. Like the video, give me a comment for the algorithm, and we don't like to ask for subscriptions here. Instead, we compete for them in rock, paper, scissors, and if you lose, you have to subscribe to the channel. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. You just possibly lost to a pre-recorded video. But if you beat me, please take this discount code for our clothing line, Psycho Apparel. You can only use this if you won though, no cheating. This comes straight from the Aussies math mate. It is straight from Deep League himself. Blitzcrank Hook was recently buffed from 100% AP scaling to 120%. That sounds like both a tasty deal and a proper bargain. Also, since we just did Ezreal, we might as well do this build right after because they are nearly the same, but for completely different reasons. First off, Blitzcrank has some nutty AP scalings in both his hook and his ultimate. Additionally, his passive mana shield can get beefed up by mana items, which conveniently coincides with his punch scaling 100% on AD. That makes combining mirror mana with a mana mythic efficient for damage and for defense. There's also a nice little base armor buff that helps us get away with some damage items earlier. It should be quite obvious that this build is not going to win you most battles, but it will win you most wars. If we can't take down the Nexus ourselves, maybe a solo hook one shot that results in 4 pings will get the enemy to do it for us. So the runes are going to be Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Ghost Poro. We're still support. Okay, so fulfilling this rune is quick and easy. Ultimate Hunter, your ult comes off cooldown very quickly with this. Mana Full Band, more mana for the Mura, and also for more mana for a passive shield and Gathering Storm as well. Ability Haste, Adaptive Force, Resistance. Items are going to be Sorcerer's Shoes, Luden's Tempest, Mirror Mana, Horizon Focus, Death Cap, Cosmic Drive. These are going to be some very expensive items as well. Wait, hold on. I need to tally up. We may end up changing this slightly because honestly, like, I would be very hard pressed to find anybody that can run and support Blitzcrank and pull out fat stacks enough to build these items, right? 12 point something K. Yeah, this is like a 15-16k build. If this game goes on for an hour, then I could see that working. It says, this starts out normal, play like a support, but if you steal a kill, make sure to tell your AD carry you were very sorry. They'll be none the wiser. Look to get Sorcerer's Shoes first, since the mobility allows you to squeeze in dirty hooks and roam to mid. Next, finish the Luden's Tempest, complete the support item, and hold on to it until you're out of inventory space. Support items are very stat valuable, but they have horrible resale value. Don't buy a longsword until you can outright purchase the mirror mana. Feel free to get the tier when you're backing at some point, but if we show our hand to our team, they will ping us to eternity. We're here to break enemy morale, not our own. I'm still unsure whether to buy Mirror Mana, Mana Moon or Horizon Focus next. It's hard to stack a tier by itself, but Horizon Focus is so much better than a non-upgraded Mana Moon. Test it to see what works for you. Finishing out the build is situational. Depending on enemy magic resist, you might want Void Staff. If you still need to fulfill the role of semi-tank, get Abyssal Mask. If you need neither and you're clapping, take Cosmic Drive. Death Cap can be purchased before or after this flex item. I understand that Deep wants me to go bot and support, but I really struggle to see where the gold income is going to come from this. If I can pull up 20 kills, then like maybe, but I don't think I can see myself pulling a 20 bomb in this game. Should we just run it mid? Okay, fine Deep. I'm going to go ADC. I'm going to go support. Actually Q's mid like a boss. Just to give you a quick iteration on the build that we're going to be running today, in case you people on YouTube skipped the beginning, and if you did. Sorcerer's Shoes, Luden's Tempest, Mirror Mana, Horizon Focus, Death Cap, then a Cosmic Drive, Abyssal Void Staff, Flex. Up to yourself, realistically, what you want to run. I'm kind of just holding my ability here, because I haven't really decided how I want to run this yet. Bit of a cowardly play, I know, but still. You know what? We'll just go QE, why not? I don't think this is the worst lane ever. So, like, I mean, it could be. But I'm thinking, like, when Zed tries to smack me with his ulti, hopefully Mana Shield pops off and, like, does some magic stuff. I like how, like, I effortlessly get cannon on Blitzcrank, right? But you asked me to get a cannon on, like, Annie with Q up, and I will be like, no. No. I'm playing so safe, but I think it's just so necessary. Get baited, you little twerp. Give me this. Let me have it. Uh-oh. Ah, he counter-striked my key, dude. I need to get that cannon. Bring it over here. Oh, we just got it straight up. So it's a tough... Oh, geez. He's a tough nut to crack, for sure. It's not as easy as I'd like it to be. I mean, yeah. Uh-oh. Go crash? Crash. I don't know what you did there. I feel like you could have just, like, gone over the wall. Like, am I crazy? Like, you could have got that, right? I don't know what happened. Miguel just came in and absolutely smurfed it for no reason, though, which is great. How do you activate Ghost Poro? After a ward dies? I thought you just stand in a bush and one just, like, is there. You know? Woo! Sorry. Yeah, I've been working on my trigonometry, dude. I'm seeing, like, potential happening down here. That was like a free kill. Oh. I'll take it, dude. That's one way of getting a kill. Where you going, Chief? Ooh, 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 oh, the Alpha Strike on a crash got me, dude. It wasn't Crash's fault, but I am taking it personally. Get him as well. Give me the assist. I did get the assist. When it expires, that's not how Ghost Poro used to be, though, right? It used to just be you walk in a bush and then if you stay there for a couple seconds, it comes out. That's why I looked like I was a senile 90-year-old man. No, that's Fiddle's passive. You're a dumbass. Don't talk in my chat. Let the adults have the conversation. I'm gonna treat you like your parents treat you. Sweetie, let the parents talk. Let the adults talk. Oh, look who came out of the room to see us. Or the classic. Who are you? Who's this person? Sorry, do I know you? I'm so slow, dude. I hate it. Hate it. Ooh. Ooh. What? Ah! Oh, for every time. How can I blame this on Crash? Let me try and figure this one out. Calculating. I'm having a good time. I'm living what could arguably be like consider my best life. Well, I don't know about that one. Okay, that's fine. That kill's name is England, if you can't read. Might have to send it on England. Uh-oh. Oh, my balls. Right in my balls. Oh, shit. That was not who I wanted to clap. You know, I'm basically support crank here. I'm here for it, dude. I actually here for it. We're getting picks. We're getting picks. My death is not in vain. I tell you, man. I had the worst experience. This is a direct call out to Talk Broadband, by the way. I'm about to get full-blown Karen mode on this one. Hold on a second. Let me buckle yourselves up for a second here. So I tried calling Talk customer support yesterday. Dear God. First and foremost, they literally would not speak to me unless I gave my like landline number. And we didn't order a landline. We don't pay for a landline because it's 2021, and who uses a landline? That like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have a mobile number. Yeah, you can have that, but the landline is of no like great like value. And so they hung up on me like twice because I didn't give them the landline number. And then I got to one thing where it was like, please describe like what your problem is. And I kept saying like internet problems. And then they kept thinking it was like, oh, it's, you know, call, like put in your landline number, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually it asked like, what's your problem? And I just said, broadband's fucked. And then... And then Maisie burst into laughter. And then I got through to a customer service agent who booked me an engineer. All it took was me being like, it's fucked. For somebody to finally come on. For a human being to come on the phone and be like, yeah, we could get that sorted for you, no problem. But the woman that I was talking to, bless her soul, like there's nothing, you know, she didn't do anything wrong. But my God, she asked me like the same question like 6 or 7 times. She was like, what about, she was like, do you have like a, is it the Master Box 5C or is it the other Master Box that you have that has the DSL cable in it? And I was like, it's white and it has 2 sockets on it and it says Master 5C. And she's like, okay, so is it the white one? And I'm like, yeah, it's the white one. She's like, so it's not the grey one. It's got the grey one with 1 cable. I'm no, it's white and 2 cables. She goes, okay, cool. So is it the Master Lock or the Master Lock 5C? And I'm like, it's the 5C. It's the white one with two cables. And she's like, so is it the one with the 2 cables? And I'm like, it's the one with the 2 cables. And she's like, is it the Master Lock? And I'm like, oh my God, we have gone in circles for 8 minutes. We are 20 minutes deep in the call. Is it the 5? Is it the 5? Is it 1? Is it 1 or 2? It's 2. Is it the grey one or the white one? It's the white one. Oh, but has it got 1 socket? No, it's got 2 sockets because it's the white one. Is it the 5C then? Yes, it's the 5C one that's white and it has 2 sockets. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it, man. I actually got stun locked by Talk customer support, dude. It's something else, man. She actually CC'd me, like, maybe I should have just said yes to everything. I was just saying yes to anything at that point. You know it's bad when you're phasing out of calls that are like, you don't want to phase out of a customer support call. If you need help, you need to be listening. But like at the same time, man, they were making it really difficult for me to listen, I tell you that. Okay, I kind of like didn't stop the Kaisa. Okay, I think I misclicked there. I'm gonna perform some mental gymnastics here. See if I feel like half these fights are me running into a bush and there's like 8 people in them. And they're bursting everything on me. Like, why the fuck are we winning? Is it just because they scale really hard? I assume it's because they scale very hard. I work in that same office. Listen, she was trying her best, and you know what? She got me sorted out, man. She was like, I'm going to need to get an engineer out, and I was like, oh my God, it's going to be weeks. And then she said, how is tomorrow between 8 and 1? And then I was like, yeah, 8 and 1's fine. And then she said, oh, between 1 and 8. And I was like, PM? No, not 8 PM. 8 AM. And she was like, no, oh no, yeah, no, I meant that. And I was like, oh, yeah, fuck it, thank God. Oh. Turns out it had nothing to do with the sockets. It had everything to do with the modem itself. So all of that 8 minutes of us trying to figure out what fucking socket it was like completely valueless. It had no consequence whatsoever. It meant nothing. They scale really hard, and they got a bunch of free kills, probably from me as well. I need to probably mentally enter back into this game. I got kind of bush camped like 2 or 3 times, and then I mentally checked out. I've started to disassociate with the game a little bit. I'm going to be more involved. You're being made to look like just a plain and simple fool, my friend. Oh my god, I actually survived it? Okay. Okay. My OE is very short cooldown, by the way. It's very cool. Very pokers. I like it. Crack him! 500 gold earned in a split second by slapping the Alistair and then backhanding a cannon minion. I am rich as heck. Okay, next up on the list is going to be Horizon Focus. A Hexic Orneer would do me nicely. Blast him! Get him! We caught him out, we caught him out. Yeah. We need picks like that. We need picks like that. I clenched your tail feathers, buddy. Oh, did I... This is a bad fight, I think, actually. Don't stop, go for the Alistair. Go for the kike's head. Nice! We got her, at least. But what did it cost? Everything. That was really bad. We were, like, choke pointed in there, and then Zed just entered it, but, like, he had KO Lily. Oh, jeez, dude. Oh, I didn't silence him, but I can exhaust him, though. There we go. You know, no, that's kind of solid, kind of solid. Oh, this is actually very, very solid. Larry, I have got nothing for you here, gangster. How did he survive my ulti? Oh, he did. Look at his items. He bought a Kindle Gem. I'm so sure this is going to be pretty solid for us. I'm liking it. You know what? This game is actually very back and forth. Despite the fact that we're not like high in KDA, we're high in assists, which is all good. Ultimately, the point, I suppose, you could argue. Did a little bit of wounds, damaged him. I'm softening him up for us. We do love a tenderized Zed. Alright, you need to shut up, wee man. This is like super awkward. I'm struggling to be able to get in here. Yeah, Miguel got kind of collapsed on. I'm gonna need a APB out on bot lane right now. Or something. Oh, I think I just exhausted Alistair. Here we go, team. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go, team. Here we go. Let's go. Oos. I got his guardian angel. Wow, what am I up to? Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, she hit me from a mile away. I thought maybe if I could get in on that. Dude, I was actually smacking them there. I got 2 kills in that. Joey from Friends. The thing is, right, now, canonically and in the Friends mythology, I would say that Joey is at least valuable as a canonical piece of the Friends universe, only based on the fact that it actually gave Joey a more satisfying ending to his character arc as opposed to the final episode of Friends. So everybody in Friends has a satisfying ending and it's all wrapped up, but Joey is still alone. He still hasn't got a successful acting career and all this stuff, right? Like, Monica and Chow are moving out to the suburbs. They've got their twins. Rachel and Ross get back together and they have their Emma. And then Phoebe is married Mike, and they are, you know, they're together, and that's their part. But Joey was the only one that was left over. But in the TV show, Joey, he finally reconnects with his sister and his nephew that he's never met before, and they finally get to connect, and he finally gets to like find another place to belong. And then at the end of the show, he falls in love with his next door neighbor, and then he gets a big part in the movie, and it's implied that, you know, things are gonna be fine from here on out. So yeah, there you go. There's my summing up of. I don't know how I got to this, by the way. Where the f did this come from? I've got so much pent up freaking frustration about the Friends universe and how it was handled. I'm sorry. The FCU, the Friends cinematic universe. I'm just saying that, like, Joey was not a great TV show, but if it's treated as canonical, this is what happened to Joey Tribbiani after he left Manhattan. All I'm saying is that it deserves to exist. Not that it was good, but also it gave a more satisfying ending to Joey's character arc throughout the course of the show. Rachel had finally allowed him to love someone, and whilst he couldn't be with Rachel because of Ross, he still realized he had the capacity for love and was able to, you know, push that onto somebody else. And it ended up being his sister and his nephew, and he could love those two. And then the next door neighbor who was a lawyer. There you go. There we go. I fucking said it. My brother and I, mostly my brother, used to own the entire Friends collection on VHS. And I don't know if any of you recall how big VHS tapes are. They're kind of chunky. They're very substantial. That was also a really sick kill, by the way. I did watch the Friends reunion, yeah. Everybody's like, you know, people were maybe a little bit too harsh on everybody that was involved in that show. Everybody's like, Joey's fat and old, and it's like, yeah, it's been 20 years. They're in their like mid-40s by the end of the season, of course, yeah. They are put on some pounds, gravity is taking hold, and like, yeah, they're older, like, no kidding, right? And like, people were ripping into like Chandler and stuff like that, or like ripping into the women for having work done, and it's like, listen, we don't need to get into like Hollywood pressures here, but like, listen, it's not your problem, right? Like, if they are doing that stuff to feel better about themselves, I got some nunya for you, and it's none your damn business. All right, Sally from Minnesota. I'd love to hear how you would deal with the pressure of being like on every possibly having been screened on every television on Earth, right? Let's see how you deal with that pressure on you, all right? Oh yeah, Sandra from Minnesota. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you wouldn't ever get anything done, I'm sure. Not a single thing about your body you'd change, right? Ah, she freaking... This could be seen as not ideal. Who's my jungler? Larry. That was not as helpful as it could have been. Well, I'm not. Listen, Minnesota was the first thing that came into my head, but trust me, I got nothing against Minnesota, mostly because I don't know anything about the state. So don't worry about that one. I'm not coming at your neck here for sure. I'm from a small town. I'm from Indiana. I'm gonna try and do my best. Okay, right. My presence was enough to shirk them from going for that one there. You gotta be careful, Larry, man. You gotta be careful, buddy. So here's where they actually aren't remaking this game, which is crazy to me. But so Nurse is gonna get really farmed, hopefully, which would be really nice, and Pog, proper tasty in it. Proper bargain and tasty as well. See, like, there's not much to talk about in this game, also because I'm like, it's a 4v5. So I'm kind of like, hold on, let me come closer. Let me strap my seatbelt in. Oh, posture check, looking good. I'm actually worried that my head's going to be above the webcam frame because my posture's never this good. Oh wait, I'm waiting against Kane and Akali's gone top. I mean, I'm just going to ragdoll him around, right? So cool. You dare to think that this is going to be an easy lane, huh? I just want you to know that I'm 1 CS away from influencing your life in a very large way. 1 CS away from severely influencing your life. And he's called a Kali. I'm still technically laning against the Kali. I didn't even need level 6 to influence your life, my friend. Wasn't necessary. Ah! I tried to flash or jump over the wall. I flashed into it though, dude. How could you have seen that coming? How could you saw that she was gonna go over the wall and I was gonna flash over her into the projectile that she fired. Alright, Mystic Meg, fucking Uri Geller's in the chat right now, dude. No way, no one could have seen that coming, dude. LS would have been like, what? Bum, 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 boom, bum. This is like peak like ganking errors, by the way. She literally has nothing up. Okay, well they have the Kane up. Man, Larry's not having a dead game today, is he? Ooh, 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 ooh. I think no. Humongous! Humongous! I'm raging. Call me molding. Ah! I'm retired. She's literally unkillable. Oh my god, bro. We can't get her. I've got nothing up that does damage, man. I've got nothing up that does damage here. Larry, abandoned ship. We can't kill her, dude. We just can't kill her. I don't have the damage at all, right? Like, she has been giving an absurd number of kills. I was trying to maybe get a little peek at her, but even then, I don't have the cooldown to get thingy. Oh, dude. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hey, batter. Swing, batter. This is a tragedy of like the highest caliber right now that we're dealing with. Just give me Ludens, finish up for me here. I missed a fucking... Some would argue that it's impossible to miss such an easy ability. And yet, here he is. There goes my hero. Watch him as he falls. Oh, okay. Does Larry have... Like, how is Larry so squishy, man? This... We've identified a weak link in their chain of command. Oh, he's weak as hell, dude. Oh, he kind of... That boy's stuck in time. Oh, dude. Did I get... What did I get slowed by? Myself. I slowed myself is what happened there. I was like, why am I so slow? And it's, do you know what it is? It's my W. I need to become an agent of chaos this game. I mean, you know, I'm struggling to find different ways of saying the same thing, which is I hate it. Oh my god, I even botched that as well. Oh, frick on a stick, dude. Just can't keep her under the tower. Who's doing well? Right, Miguel is doing pretty well. I'm wondering like if it's worth just having like 2 supports that exist to like keep people off him or bring people to him, or Or a little of column A and a little of column B. I've done my part. I'm doing my part. It's a good day to die. When you know the reasons why, citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. It do be crazy that Nurse hasn't moved from lane the whole game, isn't it? Can we get a... You're doing great, buddy, but can we get a hand? Farming is the game. Yeah, like, listen, I mean, sure, but we're not playing Harvest Moon. We're playing League of Legends, and we're losing League of Legends right now. And you're pretty farmed and quite strong, I would argue. So I think that those are valuable traits to have for people in this game. I did not know Kane was here. You don't really know about him, but oh wait, what? I didn't mean it. I immediately regretted saying that the second I typed it. I genuinely, I don't know why I typed enter. I hit enter, man. That was so not out of character. Let's not go that far and say it was out of character, but also I didn't mean it. Also, I mean, I got a lot, I used a lot of resources. I mean, so did she. She, like, went double ulti ignite on Ashe, like, you know, but still. Free Baron. To me, to you then. To me, to you then. To me, to you then. Ah! I thought we were here. Oh, they're in her base. Roro Raggy. Whoa! Roro Rain. I think Brahm's passive is working overtime this game, dude. I'm not kidding. I genuinely... I feel like if we didn't have Braum passive, like, always there, I don't know if this game would be winnable. It's crazy how good Braum's passive is, dude. Wait, they got it? Are you kidding me? Yasuo got it? Alright. Come on, man. That is absolutely freaking bong diddly onkers right there. Bonkers from Yonkers. Oh, dude, you're again gonna get cream pied right now, dude. Oh, yeah. Second he missed that win wall. It's showtime. I said that he was going to get cream pie. You know, like in pantomime when the clown or a clown or something, they put a cream pie in their face? Yeah, that's what I meant. They get whipped cream and they put it on a plate when you're at the circus. I didn't notice it, like, Blitz passive has like a timer now. Like, can you see like the little circle around him? Unless it's like legendary only, which would be hilarious. But anybody order a vein? Never mind. Anybody order a vein al fresco? Brought her right onto the deck. Sauteed. Filet mignon. I am dead here, dudes. Am I baiting? I might actually unironically be baiting. All right, dude. I took one. I took one for the team. The mana shield was ginormous. 730 damage mana shield pops off. I soak everything. Lovely jubbly. Team, we've been battered around a lot this game. Larry, I think you'd be the first to agree that we should extend this somewhat. Would you not agree, my friend? I think their suffering is not over yet. But I need to put myself back together 1 second. Boop. Cat Brigade on the case here. This skin is still like one of the best skins of the game, no doubt. It is so good. Look at him. Charlie with a little mustache in the front. I got the horses in the back, horse sack is attached, hat is matty black, got the boots is back to match, riding on a horse, hey, you can whip your hey, I've been in Nevada, you ain't been up. Are you ready to... Can I have a mana shield? Al fresco, please? Wait, where'd my mana shield go? What? Oh, he's got a serpent's fang! Oh, egghead. Oh, it's for Mord as well, obviously, yeah. Bruh. That is very unfortunate. I just don't think maybe that he applies and is able to get it on as many people as he could on another character, you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, I maybe if it was another character, I'd be like, fair enough. But like, if it was like Ash or something, then you could argue that it would be worth it. Because she can just like volley or whatever and it's all good. Oh, dude. Oh my god, the poor guy. The poor guy. What the hell? She flashed. I thought I was freaking Warwick, dude. Yeah. Dude, I just realized I managed to bring my score back to reality. All right, Nurse, what are you doing? Come on, buddy. Careful. We gotta make them suffer. How's Nurse actually doing? He's doing pog, dude. He's actually probably the linchpin, the only reason we're not losing. Nurse's had it. He's had it, man. I'd like to farm and try and get my death cap. I don't know if it's possible. My ulti is... It could be lower. If I get my level 16, I should be good. Oh my god. He actually got it. Oh, dude, we are just bad. Ace. Brahmanite. Let's not talk about it, Crash. How about that? It was worth it. It was worth. I'm not gonna like deny that it wasn't. It was worth. It was. But also, we are pretty bad at the game. Oh, you know what? I might get some wars down here for sure. Oh, dude, I couldn't even get my E off by the time that was all, like, said and done. That was a really, really awkward fight. Did we just extend the game a little bit longer? Let's go. So, I think what the saying is like, what comes around goes around, or goes around comes around. So, Crash and I wasted a lot to get on that Vayne. He wasted ulti, and then we're in that fight. I don't know if he had it up, and I was certainly on the back foot trying to run that down. I mean, I'll be honest, I've farmed terribly, but I mean, the game, this game circumstances were a little bit tough. As is most Blitzcrank games, but you're certainly not going to be able to get like 15k's worth of items in bot lane in 30 minutes either, right? It's certainly, it's a tough one, for sure, no doubt. We could capstone this game with like a really sick, oh, you got out? Good, good, good. Just run him back here, dude. Run him back. Where's he gonna go? Like, let's be honest here. Oh, he's gonna kill me is what he's gonna do. He is not dying. We had like 4 melees on top of him and he was just gore triggering for England, man. Ooh, that Serpent's Fang is like properly ruining my life, man. It's actually like I don't overpowered, but it's like very strong against us. Yeah, we could have probably used like some healing cutting. Cover. Use your love tonight. That's unfortunate. That was a really good game. That was a long game, but it's pretty solid. You know, I'm looking at this damage and I'm thinking like total damage to champions. I did more than Vayne in 37 minutes, and like it was just these two really, and we didn't have any healing reduction. It's unfortunate, but still a very solid game. All I'm gonna say is the 3 and 7 Yasuo that wasn't in the game for half of it managed to build healing reduction. So what does that say, you know?